What's a typical weekend here in Australia? Join me in this vlog to know.
Yeah.
Of course, as always, we start our day by washing our face to get rid of all the impurities and all the imperfections. And of course, we should gargle so that our breath won't smell like canal. And now I'm applying sunscreen before I meet my Prince Charming. Ening. My husband already prepared my coffee. And oh, he also made sure to kill all the langaw that goes near my coffee. And then he goes to play his guitar before we run some errands for the weekend. I'm feeling a bit sick, but we really need to do some groceries because we don't have supplies anymore. So I brought with me my favorite inhaler from Thailand. I'm really not sure what's the special recipe of this inhaler, but after a few seconds, I'm starting to see things I'm not supposed to see. Well, at least I feel so much better. After a 2-minute drive, we're finally here at the town center. This mini supermarket is a bit more expensive than the bigger ones. But the nearest big supermarket from us is a 30-minute drive. Kaloka! They also have a mini Asian aisle here, so carry na rin. There's magic syrup, all Asian condiments, and sandwich spread, of course, itlog maalat. We saw that these roll-ons are on sale, so we made sure to buy some for our uniko iho. Then we went to the Asian frozen section. You can see lots of Filipino stuff in here, like Filipino ice cream, saba, coconut water, hopya, longganisa, bangus, daing, and so much stuff. We got this grated cassava and bangus. And here is the rest of the ice cream section. If you love ice cream like me, this is your happy place. This Toblerone ice cream is the best. And the Snickers ice cream is my favorite too. Now we got everything we need. It's time to check out. Here in Australia, the shopping bag is not free. So you need to bring your own. And there is no bagger because you will pack your own groceries. We didn't bring a bag because we're not buying too much anyway. So we just carried all the stuff and put it inside the car. I don't know if this is gonna work in the Philippines though. Most Filipinos are so reclamador. Agree? So now off we go. We noticed that it's cloudy again and my husband is now worried for his sinampay. Thankfully, our house is just 2 minutes away. Here on the right is our town hall, and here on the left is the police station. And next to it is the courthouse. The town hall is like the barangay hall in the Philippines. Here is a cute bakery slash coffee shop near our house, and here are some of the houses of our neighbors. Since it looks like it's gonna rain, I prepared lomi for my loving husband. So while he eats, I'm preparing because we're going to our friend's house. Learning to do transitions like a real TikToker. I am not sure why I wore a turtleneck, even if I don't have a neck. Well, anyway, our friend's house is a 30-minute drive. But honestly, you will never notice the time if you have a very beautiful view. This is my favorite view. One of my goals in life is to have my dream house built on top of this hill. I know it's impossible, but who knows? My driver looks so chill, but he is actually driving at 110 kilometers per hour, which is actually the normal speed limit here. After a few minutes, touchdown, Dubai. And surprise, surprise, there is an actual McDonald's in the middle of the desert. See? And after 8 minutes and 23 seconds, we are now finally here at our friend's house. And oh, my sister's family is also here. I love this saying hanged on their porch. What you see is not always what you get. Agree? Anyways, I am so happy seeing my nephew and some of his friends here. But these kids don't seem to be happy to see me. Hello kids. Hi. Now let's go straight to the kitchen. The future chef is cooking peri-peri chicken. And on the table, there is pancit bihon, paksiw, and sinabawang gulay, which is very, very yummy. And I want to introduce to everyone the Kardashian Jenner's lost sister here in Australia. And here's Chef Alwin and my ate. Here is Miss Kardashian Jenner babysitting my nephew. And because everyone's hungry already, it's finally dinner time. After dinner, we are still hungry, so we decided to drive to 7-Eleven and buy some Krispy Kreme donuts. Let's go see what 7-Eleven looks like here in Australia. So the storefront is pretty much the same with our 7-Eleven in the Philippines. We also have Slurpees here, some drinks, ice cream. There's Krispy Kreme donuts, sandwiches, but there's no sisig and giniling. So, boring. Thankfully, they have this slushy machine. And also, you can make your own iced coffee. And also coffee melt, which is just $1. It's vanilla ice cream with freshly brewed coffee. Their 7-Eleven stores here in Australia is located in a 7-Eleven gasoline station. As you can see, their gas prices here are very much lower than in the Philippines. I would also like to introduce to you to Alice. She is friendly but she doesn't like us yet. And here's my pogging nephew. It's getting late so we're going home na. Here in the countryside, streetlights are not so common. But it's never a problem because road markings are very reflective. Thumbs up! When we arrived home, we already freshened up so that we can finally go to sleep early. Washing our face and brushing our teeth are non-negotiable. Personal hygiene is very, very important. Even if you are very, very tired from work, there's no excuse not to brush your teeth before going to sleep. Now it's time for my skincare for all my pimple marks. So I have this toner with tea tree oil and witch hazel, then the ordinary niacinamide, and my favorite mandelic acid from the ordinary, and then moisturizer. But my most favorite skincare is this. Charan! Efficacent oil for my body aches and body pains. My husband is very busy with his phone and ignoring me, so I sent him out of the bedroom. Just kidding. He was just changing our bed sheet because I said it's a bit itchy already. And now we're ready to sleep. I woke up at 10:35 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Again, counting all the fruit of my labor. My husband is already drinking his coffee. But first things first, we put on sunscreen because it's a nice sunny day. Makes me excited and happy to see that the sun is shining bright like a diamond. Even our tanglad is so happy. Most especially our pet frog. Because I'm feeling energetic today, I decided to do a little bit of work. Working on a weekend? Why not? And after that, I went outside to get some dose of my vitamin D. Fun fact, vitamin D is made in the skin when it is exposed to sunlight. But of course, too much sun exposure is not good for the skin. I went back inside the house to finish my coffee. And then, my husband and my unico hijo decided to wash this rug in our living room. And because it is Sunday, unico hijo is vacuuming the floor. This is his special task every weekend. So I went outside to help my husband, but he says no. So I looked for something else to do. And then I realized our greenhouse needs some cleaning. And so I called my unico hijo to do the cleaning for me. During the weekdays, I do all the cleaning and all the cooking for my husband and my unico hijo. But during the weekends, they treat me like a queen. It's lunchtime and my husband is craving for mackerel in tomato sauce. Social. It's also unico hijo's favorite. After eating, we're going again to another friend's house. This Uggs sleepers is my favorite. Very, very comfy. Highly recommended. Thank you again, husband, for doing the laundry. And off we go. First, let's not forget our seatbelt. Look at these trees. Very nice because it's defying gravity. So amazing, right? Our friend's house is literally just 2 minutes drive away. You just blink twice and then tada, we're here. Of course, my husband never forgot his guitar. And here's the owner of the house, Major General Boss Amo Manager Alan Amigo. Say hi, boss! We also brought ice cream and bread, and I'm hungry already. So here's their theater room or music room. And of course, the queen of the house, Madam Omega. And my all-time number one TikTok fan, Baba. Let's now have some coffee and bread. And yes, of course, I dip my bread in my coffee. If you don't do that, we're not friends. And please notice my t-shirt. If you love Korean drama like me, you will know. Now let's go check out the boys in the theater room. So they are already having their jamming session with little Baba. And here I am in the kitchen with Madam Omega, of course, because the food is here. And let me also show you their refrigerator, which is very, very cool because you can play YouTube in it. Here I am playing a vlog from my YouTube channel. And here's a sneak peek of the inside of their fridge. More food. If you haven't done already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And because another madam is in the house, we need to do a TikTok video. And then, my most awaited part of the day, dinner time! But first, even in Australia, nothing beats eating with your bare hands, especially eating with your friends. Agree? And because I already had coffee earlier, I am only having ice cold water this time. And after dinner, even more friends arrived. The more, the merrier. Come on, let's check on the boys again in the theater room. And now it's almost midnight and the boss is already very tired from babysitting. You all see the food on the table? You're correct. That's my bring home. It's freezing cold outside and the neighbors are already asleep. My husband said he's already sleepy. So when we arrived home, he went straight to shower and brush his teeth. And then it's my turn to freshen up, and I hurriedly went back to our bedroom to cuddle. And of course, I immediately closed and locked the door, but then... Bawi na lang tayo sa next life, guys. Good night!
I've been thinking about the good times. I've been sleeping through the long nights.